Divineness. You guys, Untouchable Rootz outside the box is live tonight. Come on in the room, you guys. Yay, come on in the room. Let's see who's out there. Come on in the room. Okay. Greetings, y'all. We are here to decode the movie tonight. Looking for my brother and sis. Here he come. Okay. Hey, there go my sis, y'all. Come on in the room. Yo, yes. Y'all come on in the room. I'm accepting. Oh, here we go now.
Hey. I'm in the room. What's up, Annu?
What's going on, Maá T Phi Eir?
Hey,
Come on,
we in
bruh.
the room.
Come on, bruh. Where you at? Where you at? Come on, bruh.
Where he at? All right.
I'm accepting. I'm accepting.
Alrighty.
I'm accepting. Come on, bruh.
Alrighty, we in the room.
I know.
All right. Hey, everyone. Come on in the room. At this light
Okay,
on.
what happened? Did it work? Did I do it?
Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it?
Did I do it?
Extra.
What was that going? Hold on, what's it? What's it? Gotta turn that camera around, you know. There we go. What's that? What's that? Can you hear me though?
Yay. T. My T.
She went to go make some.
Don't it look like she froze?
Sis ain't even in the she ain't even in the video, man. I thought she stepped out for a second. Man, peace and love. So watch sis go ahead and get it together. Zap in and zap out. What's happening? You good,
Yeah.
sis? You good?
What's going on, bruh?
Man, we about to get it done, man. For y'all don't know, this is Untouchable Rootz outside the box. We about to get this zone in. We want to get this nice decode in, man, on this nice, magnificent movie.
Am
There
I
goes
back?
sis. Don't be coming in here looking like MC Light. Smooth.
No,
I'll
just
do
gonna
my
come in
let
looking
it
like
kill
Maá
it.
T Phi Eir,
Don't
you
be
know.
doing that.
All right,
Don't
brother.
be doing that. Don't be, cause I'm coming in looking like
Oh,
Tret sometimes. I get it like
you
that. I
know
get it
what?
like
You
that.
got a point
Sometimes.
there. You got a point there.
Don't don't do that. Don't do that. You got Maya Angelou up top. You see her right there looking smart. What's up, Leo Queen? 0804 sis. All y'all in the building tonight, man. Y'all said us about to get this the code in. You
You
heard? We about to
know,
put the vibes.
man.
Most definitely.
One of my favorite cult classics. Don't get the wrong cult just mean together. You know, it's a cult classic. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So all I'm saying, let's get it. So who want to go ahead and give them some opening up so we can bust them down what we about to do today?
Hey.
Y'all shy today?
Oh no, I'm not
Okay, I'm gonna get it
shy.
if
We've
y'all
been
don't get
missing
it.
you, so we gonna give you the flow.
See, I knew you
Inviting
gonna say that. I
everybody.
knew it.
I'm
Nah,
inviting
that's been my
everybody.
fault.
You know, it's
Now
all
that
good.
I got a better view, no technical difficulties. Hey man, y'all go ahead and check that out because what we about to talk about today is a movie that we all should know about. It's a cult classic, old school joint from the 80s. No, from the 90s, but 1980s, whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
1988 movie from John Carpenter, a classic called They Live. This is one of the movies that you could call it awake if you want to use that word. You know what I'm saying? I like more or less conscious, open-minded, and out of sight, out of mind. It's a cult classic with your boy in it. If y'all don't know Roddy Piper, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace, died from natural causes or whatever. Got my boy from what's that show that they on? It's a church movie. What is that dang on church movie called? It's my boy Keith David. It's the
Keith
brother that
David.
played in the church music with the lady that played in Josephine Baker, the queen that played a Thin Line Between Love and Hate. What was the church movie that they had? He was her wife. He was his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like in that show. I can't even
I
put it on my mind.
don't have the
But y'all
recollection
know
of
who I'm
that.
talking about. Keith David, you know what I'm saying? Melanie King been in a whole lot of movies. But y'all ready to tap in and just get it in? I'm gonna come in right behind y'all with it. Just, you know, get
I'm
y'all
thinking
opening and
about
tell
the
them who
movie
y'all is.
though.
Like,
I don't.
you can't get it out of your head. It was a show. You remember the church
Oh,
show
you
that came out? It
talking
was like
about
he was a
Amen?
No, it was an Oprah joint. It was a movie with Oprah. She had a series, you know what I'm saying? They all owned the church. Remember, it was a lot of grimy stuff going on. It got dirty. It was almost like a all black church type thing going on. They ain't made no more series as of lately. The daughter sung. The mother was the first lady.
I
The
don't
father was the
know
pastor.
that
They
was
shut it
Oprah
down in the
Winfrey.
F.
I don't know that.
Yeah, Oprah Winfrey. Look up Keith David, man. Like, right, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a church this young man.
Yeah, because
Because
I'm
he's
like,
a
I don't
heavy
have
hitter.
no clue of that.
Greenleaf.
Gris- Somebody said
Greenleaf,
Greenleaf.
man,
Yes,
thank you, sister.
yes.
Oh, yes.
Appreciate you.
Man, I
Hey,
couldn't
Greenleaf.
get that out for
welcome.
nothing, man. Man, peace of love. Now, Greenleaf, man, they should have let him play more
Eating
movies. You know what I'm saying? He
Saturday.
underrated, which he's
Hey,
still living.
y'all.
He's
You
still
know how
doing
it
this
is.
thing.
You know how
But
it
y'all, if
is.
y'all don't know, John Carpenter made The Thing,
Mm-hmm.
Vampires, and he made Halloween
Mm-hmm.
and Escape from New York. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of different old school 80s and 90s joints that he did. That's a heavy hit. If y'all ain't up on John Carpenter, man, y'all need to check out some of his
Yep.
movies. Cause I like
Yeah,
what's that
because
it's another
apparently
series.
we know he's awake.
Yeah, and Lovecraft joint, the one that they just brought back, which I'm mad they ain't making no more series of that. It was
They was
like a
putting
black
out
joint
too
too with a
much.
love. Yes,
Putting
Yes.
out too
you know what? I
much.
love Lovecraft. That was my jump.
Yep.
Yes, they
But
shut it
it
down.
you know,
Mm.
but They Live is a whole synopsis y'all don't understand, which is somebody seeing something that's actually there, but people with their basically mind's eye open, which is the first eye closed. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too many way secrets. They had this thing where they're able to see people for what they were. You know what I mean? So, oh yeah, spoiler alert. If you ain't seen the movie yet, I'm gonna give enough. Well, I ain't gonna give a lot, but enough for what y'all understand. But we about to get it. Okay, we about to get
No,
it,
yeah,
y'all.
we about to
Y'all
give
get
it.
that.
So they gotta watch it.
Yes. And
And
Y'all gotta watch it. They
then they
live,
gotta come
y'all.
on here and leave some messages and let us know what they seen.
Man, because I'm
no, this
telling
is
you, like
part
Roddy Piper, he did his thing though.
Yeah,
He
because
did his
it's
thing, man.
they be giving but
Excuse me.
hey, did y'all know that he said when he was
Eating
making it, it was a documentary. That's
Yeah,
that's what got
and
me.
that's where they got it out there.
Yep.
I was like, a
Yep.
documentary?
Yep.
What?
Yeah,
He said, wasn't
that
supposed to
They
be no
Live was a
movie?
document. Nah, nah, that couldn't have been no movie, man. You know what I'm saying? They Live. They was like, they put them glasses on and they saw things for what they were. Grand
Grand Rise.
risings. It was like
Welcome,
these
real.
special shades. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love. Grand
That's
risings, y'all, royal
right.
family. We doing a straight up Decode and a They Live. It's a 1988 classic from John Carpenter. Just a quick run through with Roddy Piper and Keith David. You know what I'm saying? Again, Roddy Piper, rest in peace, natural causes or whatever, man. And it's a conscious awake movie, kind of, if you want to call it that. And they had to see people for what they really were. Basically, when these dudes was walking down the street, it was kind of weird. Like when they watch TV, they read a book, read a magazine, go down the street, see billboards, a pack of cigarettes, say Newport. I ain't promoting that word, but I'm just saying Newports. But with the glasses on, it says smoke me, take me, addiction. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You don't see what the actual third eye is actually seeing because a lot of people's eyes are closed. I'm gonna say the first eyes. You know what I mean? Their minds is closed. But when they put the shades on, this blind brother was crazy. What they say, speak no evil, hear no evil, and those type of things. It took a blind man to make these specific glasses with a group of people where there was a whole bunch of homeless people, you know what I'm saying, to make these special glasses where he could see these, I'm going to call them astral beings, rather. They walk around with us every day. They could be your friend, your mother, cousin, anybody, you know what I'm saying? And my man lost his mind when he found these glasses. But first of all, my man was homeless, living off the land, but he was amongst a lot of people of different culture, you know what I'm saying? Melanin,
Yes.
Caucasian, Mexicano, all these different type of people out there living off the land, and you know how they gotta go. They gotta go in, police in the joint. You know what I'm saying? They live, show the cops coming in, not like they do in real life. Come in, knocking out all the homeless people, you know, shoveling them up, tearing up everything. They had a whole parking lot or whatever. But the whole process of what I got from that is like, you got the homeless. It takes people that's put out of the world to see what's going on in the world, because we be moving around so much. They got more time to see everything that's going on. Everybody that's working a job, making moves around their family and so forth and things like that, man, they ain't got time to pay attention to what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So the people that's homeless, they out here trying to find jobs and grinding. They seeing things that they didn't understand, like this TV that kept coming on, like they kept giving this message. You know, that little screaming noise that we all get at a certain point in time of broadcast on the regular TVs. If y'all cable ain't always exist, goddamn it. But y'all, cable ain't always was here. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Everybody had regular TV. It cut off at a certain time of the night. You understand? Peace and love for sure. It cut off. So my man, the TV was on out there in the open. They had, I don't know where they got the power from. The TV was plugged up out in the open parking lot with a bunch of homeless folks. I'm like, damn, they getting the free electricity out this.
Right.
But they figured it out. They figured it out.
You say they didn't have, we didn't always have cable. I think we did.
No,
I think we had something bigger, but they just didn't let us know. They only
they
giving
didn't
us,
give it to
you
us.
know what I'm saying? All this to me
Yes.
should already been here a long time ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
for a
like they
fact,
said, the
man.
watch. The watch was just a what? A
Yeah,
two-way radio. And it
Exactly.
made a whole
yeah.
it made a whole connection anywhere, and then brought in a portal, and they just transported down underground.
Man, for a
Man,
fact. They took all the good stuff back down where they was at, man. That's, to me, that's foul. That's foul. I mean, just the opening of the movie, just he was saying that, man. That's just a brief opening of my man Roddy Piper looking for a little job. Showing him walking around, got him out here rough, like walking down the street, seeing things for what it is, fast city. Because I'm not sure. I think that was New York. Because I ain't trying to, Joan on the city, but it looked a little dirty up in that motherfucker. I understand. I heard about New York. They're a little dirty up there. I got some people up there, man. It's like trash all up in the alley, like just like any other city, but worse in New York, though. But
yeah.
my man was looking for a job,
Like
couldn't find one.
Chicago, like that too.
What dirty
Yeah.
and stuff?
Hmm.
It's like that, for real.
Yes. In the alleys and all that other stuff. Which time? Greetings. Welcome. Greetings. Yeah, welcome.
Yes.
Because you
Welcome
think about it,
everyone.
what we're doing that Decode, and like, man, if y'all gotta watch it, 1988 John Carpenter joint by They Live, man. Y'all check that cult classic out, man. It got a whole lot of value speaking, because what's going on now. Excuse my language, but they was whooping some ass too up in there too. I'm trying to tell you that right now. Okay, they was whooping them homeless people's ass. They should be ashamed of themselves. Roddy Piper was out there just trying to get a little something to eat. Keith David said, "You want a pot of beans? Goddamn it!" You know what I'm saying? You're like, "Yeah, I'm hungry as hell. I
Right.
need a job." He said, "Yeah,
Going through
okay.
my
Just don't
mode.
sleep on my damn cot. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on my head. You know what I'm saying?" But they lived across the street. I think it was from a funeral home. And the funeral home, they wasn't putting away dead bodies. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They was in there with some science lab glasses. I don't know where these glasses came from, but for some reason this blind man got his hands on something that he could see what's on the other side. As I said, it's a thin line between certain things. It's a thin veil between what's really in front of you. We walk around here, we go to
Mm-hmm.
sleep at night. Y'all are surrounded by beings, entities, or whatever you want to call them, angels, spiritual guides. You're surrounded. It's almost
Mm-hmm.
like being in a club and you don't see nobody in it but
Right.
you. You know what I'm saying? You in your house walking around, you're never alone. That's why I said I always operate and speak out loud, even when I'm in conversation with my own wife or family, anybody, I speak as if there's a microphone available all the time, which means be careful what you say, because anything you speak out your mouth will come out and manifest itself, or you are actually being watched by the powers that be, if you might want to say. You know what I mean? You always being watched. There's too much technology. There's
That's
nothing
right.
private out here. And
Hey, that's it.
they live,
Hmm.
get a whole lot of that.
That's the
Yes.
top. That's the. Hey, that's in the name
Yeah.
of the movie. They, like, who is they?
Yes.
Right.
Who
Who
is
is
the they?
it?
That movie, this movie you actually relate though.
Who?
Watch
Yeah.
Valentine. It was something Valentine with Samuel Jackson in it that showed him being a homeless man that they thought was crazy, that he lived on the street in the caveman. The caveman's Valentine. I believe that's what that's called. It's the same thing that they're watching us. He was yelling at what they call, I'm using God's eye in the sky, like
Right.
the
Right.
cameras
That's
watching
what
everybody or
they call
whatever.
God.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it just watch, just cameras everywhere.
Right.
You're never not seen when you go to the gas station. Just know that you're being tracked. They could find you anywhere. What was your last place where you
Mm.
was at? All that. It's been everywhere. They put it in the movies, but They Live showed a whole alien race. I'm gonna say the whole thing with the reptilian thing going around. That's all on TikTok. It ain't no big secret. Everybody talking about the whole lizard thing, the beings. Now they got this whole thing with this demon face, not a filter, but this demon face thing that everybody's seeing. Is almost they trying to call it a disease. You'll start seeing people for how they look with their face distorted,
Mm.
stretched, and looking like what they really look like. What they trying to say is you're seeing things. No, you're not. No, you're not. That's what they really look like. You know what I'm saying? That's what they really look like. And that's, to me, what I got from They Live, just from 5 or 10 minutes of watching it.
Right. Right.
Man, you'll start with like, it's B-rated. For that time, it wasn't B-rated, but when you look at it, you be caught up in it because it looked more real life like. It looked real life like somebody took a camera and just said, I'm about to start recording something on the phone. That's what it looked like.
Right. And that's
But when
what.
you look at
And that's
y'all
what
pull
the.
into it,
That's what he wanted. You know. What was his name
yeah,
again? The man that made the
John
movie,
Carpenter.
John
John
Carpenter.
Carpenter.
Yep.
Yeah, he wanted Roddy Piper to be in there because he wasn't that star like that. You know what I mean? He
Right.
wasn't about all that theatrics. He just had
Because
that, you know,
he knew
natural.
he knew
Yeah, he just had that natural look, you know, and he just went with it, and that's what he wanted to portray. So it's this that whole thing, even in that. Oh, he just got that natural look. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
y'all showing up. Y'all did y'all homework out
oh,
this month.
you know we did
Y'all
our
up on the
homework. You
classic.
know we did our homework. So
Oh,
you know, shoot, I'm just
I
like.
ain't know y'all was on the classics like that.
right. Been
Hey,
seeing this movie.
we gotta come with it. We gotta come with it. You know, yeah, that's what we expect from each other. That's what we expect from those watching. It's like,
That's
hey,
right.
we
I
Man,
got a
really
come
getting
on.
question
into
though.
that. You
Okay,
know?
I got a question though, because
Okay.
you hit something, bruh, about the homeless, right? Because that's who was in the movie, right? What they was all struggling
Right.
with, but they was a community at the same time, right? Well,
Mm-hmm.
what
Right.
about what happened in Atlanta with them homeless people?
What happened in Atlanta?
Did y'all hear about that?
When was this?
This was back in the 80s.
Nah.
Oh, come
I
on,
know I'm
bruh.
playing with my life, but this stuff's getting dark.
I think someone
I
was
didn't hear nothing. Tell us about it. He going in and
about
out, but
they had kidnapped, they had taken a lot of the homeless people
mm-hmm.
off the street, paid them, promised them a lot. And a lot of those homeless people got away and came back and told them what they was doing, experimenting on them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They did that very thing. They Live was in Atlanta. That's what they do
Yeah.
when they see homeless people. I had a writer that was from the UK, and they said that every country, this is the reason why, I'm going to tell you, every country that they have the Olympics, they get rid of the homeless people.
Yeah. They gotta do that
Yeah.
street cleaning like.
And that's when they did it in the 80s. But they would, when they
Mm.
sweep it up, they actually experiment. They do it in every country. They do the same thing. Yeah.
Mm.
That's the cleanup.
So they let Skid Row go on forever though. They ain't touched them.
Oh,
Right.
Shit, y'all could have got their ass real quick, clean it up.
yeah,
Y'all forgot all about Skid Row. Y'all left that fucked up, didn't you? It just
yeah, but that right there in the movie when I watched it, that would remind me. So this is what they do with the homeless people anyway.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well, Detroit, Michigan. I don't want to be sound disrespectful on the Queens, regardless of I'm out there being a better word, cocaine, prostitution.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they was killing off a whole lot of strippers and stuff like that, and snatching them up off the streets. I think it was a serial killer, or something like that. And a lot of homeless people started disappearing. A whole lot of prostitutes and stuff like that on the corner disappearing. It's like, where the hell they go? You know what I'm saying? Like, where they at? But whatever. I ain't see nothing. What happened?
They
But that's
leave.
what the movie talking about. It's
Yeah,
like, you look at the people that's homeless and you look at them working every day, but they can't afford to stay anywhere. They got to wait for their first couple of checks to even get a room or something to
Mm-hmm.
stay in, and letting us know about the capitalism,
yeah.
the thing that we are
Yeah.
consumers, and we got people out here working, putting up these
We
buildings, doing all these different things, and yet they still, cannot afford to live, in where we're at, So you see
Yeah.
the different things, like we got this slogan, make America a great again. You know what I'm saying? Make it great again. Like what?
Yeah.
Like, you continuing to find forms of slavery in different ways. That's all it is,
Mm.
different ways. And, we have a lot of people out there that we call so quote unquote stars. But at the same time, it's like they putting stuff out there, but they want to be, to label them crazy or delirious, the same thing. So for me, looking at the movie, the first thing coming in, you see the man, hey, man of God, coming on up in there talking about this. Yeah, he's blind, and he's telling them
Right.
like masters and owners. And, we think, hey, we go here and we want the American dream. Hey, we want to go out here, get a house. We working to get this. And you got people, he said, I got a wife and kids. And, he couldn't even, have a place to lay his head. He's staying in the shelter, and they got old cars and all this stuff. Yeah, it was a community, but it was the whole part that,
Right.
hey, I'm barely making it here.
right,
I'm barely being able to make it here. And then one thing he said, the owners, who are they? They is those that they consider the elite, those that are at the top of the pyramid. Get them, getting that money on, making it at the people at the bottom to be able to scrape it, scraping it all together to make it make ends meet to make it. So it was like looking at that, and then seeing the glasses, it was like, wow. And I'm looking at this scientific stuff, because if y'all don't know if y'all caught it, but in the movie, here come the whole scientific squad. I was like, does it say scientific on there? So it was
mhm,
like the whole people that came in, where we would usually see it, as like the raid people, coming in, the special forces and all that. And I was like, the scientific. So you seen all that stuff laid out as what went in to make these glasses.
right.
And I was like, wow, he got all these little chemicals in it. Then the man put them on. He like high. I was like, dang. He said, the more you keep them on, the higher you are. Brother drop. The higher you are, the more you wear the glasses, the higher you are. It was draining the energy. So that was the whole part of it. Like, man, to see, it was taking some effort and some energy that, he just didn't have. And the longer he kept him on, he just wanted to when he took him off, he wanted to go to sleep.
Right,
You know?
right, right.
So it was really made, thought provoking as to what chemicals were in these glasses that they came up with to be able to see that. So that was an eye opener as well to me. And knowing that our glasses that we even wear, I wear glasses, and knowing that, these are not just regular glasses that you just put on, like these fashionable glasses they're wearing now, are glasses where you need, to see their prescriptions. They have medicine in them, and that's why I say, hey, we tell my, children, hey, don't put on my glasses. Those are medicine. You don't need those. Don't even play in them, because they have medicine in them. So it was just that part of thinking of those glasses and what those chemicals were and how they affected, your
Your
what we talking
vision,
about,
your third eye
your
is
third
real,
eye.
because
Mm-hmm.
that's how you
Mm-hmm.
see through the bullshit and actually see
There you go.
what's what. It's through your third eye. but it has
Right.
to be open, you know. So that's when I watch it. That's what it represents. That's what the glasses represent as well. Is that you actually can see straight through what's going on. My favorite part that when I watched it, really, you already know, was the news station. Yeah, I'm just telling y'all.
The who?
It was the news station.
Well,
The news
the
station
news station. Yeah.
really let you and reveal what that's it really did. It
Uh-huh.
really gave confirmation that how they actually are actors and actresses. You know what I'm saying? And how they predict things, that is it true or is it not true? You know what I'm saying? How they actually have to go search for a story, but did they create the story?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Oh,
because
sis,
you
not to
talking.
cut you.
Go ahead.
My bad. No, I said put it at the bottom of the screen. That way we ain't got probably got to tell us, so people coming in and out, tell them what we doing. Put They Live
Oh,
movie.
okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? They Live movie decoding, or just They Live movie. You know what I'm saying? Real short, so they can know. That way we probably got to keep repeating, so they know. But I think y'all should watch that joint for real. Now go ahead, so I
Yeah,
want to have
so
to say it because
what
I know
I'm
I went
saying
out.
is like they had this whole little secret room. You know what I'm saying? You know how popular
Yeah.
states are for these secret rooms. I forgot the actual name they call them because when we went to like the Nashville distillery, they call them these rooms. You got to have that secret code to get in. You know what I mean?
Oh
What they
yeah.
call them? What they call them, bro? You know? I can't think of
Uh
the room, but
it ain't under. It's something underground, man. It's like you got one that's underground. Peace of love, y'all. Peace of love. Go ahead, sir.
yeah. So it's
Yeah,
whatever
man.
the
Oh,
room is
for
called.
real.
You got to have secret code, a secret handshake, a
What?
knock, or whatever. You got to know these things. So these are rooms that are they have them in mostly
Eyes
every
wide shut.
city, huh?
We can say that. Eyes wide shut. We just call it that because
Okay,
Eyes Wide Shut is a whole other movie
right.
like that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So it's like it's things like that where you got to have like these secret places that you know you go in and you can find them like they got them here in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go through a damn bookshelf or a thing in a club already. You get to the back room where nobody knows about, but those people that know it's
Right.
there. They got them here, and they got them in a lot of cities and states. They got few in like I've seen some in New Orleans and different things. But anyway, these different rooms. So seeing that whole little private room where they was all dressed up, having a whole, you know, meeting talking about all their numbers and revenue, and then you just go
Right.
through another door and you at the news station.
Yeah,
So that was
yeah,
like she's
yeah, yeah,
saying, like
yeah.
Annu was saying, that's a highlight into what happens and really understanding what the stations are there for, what media really means. Because like you said, you look at the billboards, you look at the books, we see these different words which are programming. Words have power, but they're programming. So you have these things which they're these messages on these message boards and these books, they're all
Right.
subliminal messages. You know what I'm saying? So we are seeing one thing, we're seeing a brand, but there's a whole different thing I'm promoting and I'm using to grab your attention, but I'm still promoting something different. Because you look at the news station, you got the media, you got these, but who is CNN? Who is ABC? Who
Exactly.
is this, and that? So that should make
Right.
us sit back and really think about these things. Like, what are these really? So we're talking about we're talking about the elite, but you got to sit and think, well, what is the elite? What is the they? You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
why are we at sleep? And that's all you kept seeing. Like the dude was just sitting in front of the TV outside of this thing, where they used to have that TVs, just sitting in the glass, and people just sitting
Yeah.
there watching just commercials, and they telling all this stuff about how they use. The girl had on press on nails and she gonna put it in
Yep.
her food. I'm like, the nail. I was like, but it was just telling you. And to me, the key thing that I got, it was telling you like, hey, I'm gonna take this word culture and I'm going
Right.
to flip it on you, because we want you now to think culture is what we call a trend. So,
Right.
hey, this is the new culture for dressing. This is the new culture for this. And this is where we get lost in it all, is that we now thinking that this one word that used to be this is now, oh, culture is this and that. It's this and that. Not that the things that we've learned to be really primal or, indigenous. This
Right.
is where culture is supposed to come from, the culture, and they say, oh, we take cult and it's bad. It's, this is bad. It's a cult. No, culture and cult, they have one mind, one accord. They're believing in something. Now, because a few people have done things that have taken people's life and cost them, now we all think the cult is just this, and that. No, but it's still
Which
the
I
oneness
believe
we're
that was
working
still
towards.
staged,
Yeah,
so
we're
that
working
way we
on that.
can think that
Right.
But
way because
it has
very
been
reason.
perverted.
Yeah.
It's been perverted. It has
Yeah.
been, the etymology of it has been changed to where we can't even, because the English language is what it is, it's like, hey, that's not the same anymore. So that was one thing that I think, I was like, man, they just got the whole meeting, letting the elites right behind the media, and then to see all the homeless there, just like you said, a community, but that we finna break this up, we finna tear this down, beat them up, do whatever they want to. Why? Because we're looking at you as the least.
So
You the
I
least.
want you to say something for me
Yeah, go
though.
ahead.
No, I agree with you. I want you to. What's the name of the movie again?
They live.
Like, now do the word. Say the word "live" backwards.
Evil.
They evil. It's just the
Exactly.
word play.
There you
They don't even talk. They be trying to pull up. That's
That's what's up.
common slickness. But at that time, ain't nobody thinking about that. They looking at the title. They live. Like, but
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yeah.
live evil. You know what I'm saying? Different things like that. It's like really, yeah, that was real smooth and slick. Like, you know what
Right.
I mean?
go.
But
Why was
But
it
that's what
was
we
like that's
title
encounter
about?
every
cold blooded.
day.
Yeah.
That's what we encounter every
Yeah,
day. As we live, we
yeah,
constantly every day come face to face with evil, because look at the
yeah.
fight. Look at the fight. And look, you see how they had our problem. That's probably one of the longest fights. I mean, they was trying to kill each other up in there
You
just so
talking about
they could
that
glass
Allen
on.
fight?
Yeah.
Yes, when they
And
was in
then-
the alley. Now, think of that fight. That is like the subliminal, look, can't even get out of my mouth. The subliminal message that comes across to you that this is how much it's going to take for you to start thinking on your own accord. Like he was like,
yeah,
I don't want nothing to do with it. I got a wife and kids to take care of. I don't want the glasses on. Here's some money. Here's this.
yeah.
Just get on. I don't even want to deal with the
Subliminal
truth.
programming.
Right.
Just let
Like he
me
said, because
live my life.
what you said.
Yeah.
Boss Blue 2013 said subliminal programming to what you were saying. Like,
Yes, so that program is like they're showing you like, hey, this is going to take some effort. This is going to take some work. And shoot, they was fighting each other so much. I don't know if you caught it, but they started hitting their own self because they were. I mean, you are
yeah,
hurting your own self. So look at
When
all
you
that to
getting
see.
programmed
Yeah.
and falling up under all
but
that
yeah,
chaos, that's what's
but you
gonna
got to look at
happen.
the
You
fight
gonna wind up
between
fucking your own self up.
Roddy Piper and you know what I'm saying, Keith David
Yeah.
in the alley with the box of glasses, like you're saying.
Yeah.
You know what that was too. That was a racial war thing too.
Yeah.
Whatever. They was trying to spark some black on white type thing. Like they did it real slick. Like you know what I'm saying. They fought. They fought so much of them trying to tell the truth
But
to each other,
I
whatever.
think that
But we
was his
forgetting the
point.
whole point.
I think that was his
Right.
point. I think he was trying to show that this is one of the top things, and that's what you see here. You see that in this country all the time. The top things is the black and white.
So
Yeah.
So even in that message, not only are you going to have to fight with changing your mind, renewing your mind, not being distracted, because he didn't want to be distracted. He wanted to focus on what he wanted to keep his life simple and going into that American thing. Let's just stay under the
Oh,
sleep program. Let's just stay under
oh,
this program.
oh,
And as long as I'm on here, I don't have to worry about it. I don't want to fight against it. Get on out of here. You told him go
oh.
somewhere.
because
I
I
don't want
want
to
to
help you.
dream.
Yeah.
I don't want to live. I want to dream.
Right, dream, and then you
Yeah.
merely find out it is a dream, but it don't have to
Yeah.
be the way that they telling you. You can
Exactly.
choose how to roll your boat. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
that's the whole point that I was like, man. So they like duked it out, and then he finally went on in there, and then they seen that they had to fight. I mean that's a whole onslaught of the war that is on our mind. That's how powerful thinking is for us to have our own mind set and not be programmed. And so
No.
it's a lot that we're gonna have to go through once we do start seeing the truth, because it's like when you look at this and you bring this to today, to everyday life, and it's like even me with with the children in school. You know what I'm saying? Or you take them out, but then you want to put them back, but then the school system's falling. You go this and you're like they trying to tell you, hey, the truth is like you can do this, you don't have to do this, and you're trying to follow these what we like I said earlier, these trending ways, this culture, and it is a way to do these things, but as you're doing these, trying to make it, sometimes it makes it harder because then one family member may have to stay home. You know what I'm saying? How do we make this work?
Right.
We may have to do this. So when you're looking at this in everyday life, when you are making these choices of renewing your mind and changing your life and getting out of the program, and you face a lot of things that put you in that could put you in a space of lack if you don't really have a full-fledged plan, because a lot of people are telling you things to do, but every family's lifestyle is different, you know.
Right.
And you
So
gotta listen and
right.
be adhered to your own journey. And because guess what? It's going to be revealed to you.
Yeah.
You're gonna listen to it. You're gonna see and the
Right.
strategy that's given to you. Because
Mm-hmm.
like my brother said, you're never alone because you're not alone.
Oh
And
no.
they tell you that
No.
even in the movie. You're never alone.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Ever.
never alone.
You're never
So
alone.
they will
But
give
the
you
key,
these strategies for you to actually apply. And when you apply them, you will
but
see for yourself that
in
that's
order
what
to
works.
get that strategy, what did you have to do? You had to choose. You had to use
I
the
had
power
to
of
choose
making a choice,
me
of
to
stepping
live.
back.
Right.
Exactly.
I had to choose life versus
Right.
death.
But that's what I'm
And what
saying.
was life for me
Right.
was you have to build a relationship with inside yourself
Right.
and know that within your own mindset and
Right.
grow with it
Right.
and learn. You gotta wanna have an open mind to
But
learn
you
what
said a
it
key
is.
thing. You said a key thing that you said, trust.
Yeah,
So here I am, like everybody out there watching this show right now. Some know us personally because they're our friends and all this type of stuff. But at the same token, look at how they was walking. You remember when they first started out and the man was
yes,
like, "Hey, I got a place for you to
right,
stay." Oh, Rodney Piper was like, "Shoot, I don't trust nobody. I'm finna stay with this. I don't trust him, right? Because hey, he
right.
from the streets. Hey, I'm looking like, how is this?" So he walking
Right.
behind him and he said, "Look, I don't like nobody following me." You know, so he's like, "What's up?" He said, "Well, I'm trying to see where you trying to take me." You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that was a key thing right there about trust. So hey,
Yep.
how am I supposed to, supposed to really fall into this when I'm trying to listen to this person, this and this, and people are taking advantage of people? So to sit
Outside.
down to even get that strategy, you got to come out from being so overworked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By the time them
Yeah.
people was done working on construction, all they was ready to do is go home, go sleep, and come over and start all over
Right,
again.
eat and go to sleep. To be honest with you, because
You
they
know?
drained.
Well,
Their energy is getting drained. That's what when you go on a
Exactly.
job, that's what
Uh-huh.
happens.
Go ahead, bro.
I mean, I agree with everything y'all saying. It just I want to go over something that you had said when you said, well, my man just wanted to live a simple life.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no such thing as a simple life when your
There
mind is
you go.
open. Sometimes your mind is forced to be open, and people be wanting to go back to sleep. Man, once you, I'm gonna use this word again. I put better word, but awake. Once you got your eyes open, if you want to say, because they done burnt that damn word conscious and awake out so much. I hate saying it
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. Just open minded.
Y'all stay hydrated.
You can't go back to sleep, bro. Like it's like my man was so pissed off, man. The black brother was mad. Man, Roddy Piper was like, man, I want to fight you. He just pretty much fought him that was the longest fight, like you said, I have ever seen in my life. Over telling somebody the damn truth. He was like,
The
oh my
truth.
God, I'm just
But
telling you the
Yes,
but
truth.
you
I'm
know
just
it
Like,
can be
telling
like
you.
look,
that when they get into them conscious
eh,
debates. Oh my goodness.
what did he say? Put the damn glasses. I was like, I don't want
Yes.
the motherfucking glasses. He said, put the glasses. I was like, I just want to show you. He said, damn it, I don't want to see the shit. I just want to go to work, eat my snacks and dinner, and go back to my cot. I'm homeless, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow. I
Because
was like, well,
the
people
sheep,
fight to
that's
be
the
asleep,
sheep
though.
mentality. That's a sheep. It's easy to be a sheep. Just leave me a
Man,
follow. But
no.
we don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
But I
okay.
gotta
So
say though, before you say
let
it though,
me
people
say
put a
it's not. I
bad
think it's
thing
more
on
than
wolves
just the
though.
sheep.
Hold.
That's just me because it's a lot of times. Even on, let's keep it real, right? Cause we untouchable roots, right? Outside the box. Even on our journey, healing journey, it's things we don't want to see
Of
either. It's
course.
things that we don't want to confront. It's things that we'll turn our head to and don't want to adhere to and don't want to listen to. And it's right there before us. Same thing,
Exactly.
no matter
And
what.
that's why he
Called
said that's
resistance.
why he said he didn't want to say no such thing as simple or easy. But
Right.
it as being a sheep and being led, it's like let's just keep it like this because when I'm doing this, I don't have any friction. I
Right.
don't have anything fight against me. When you
Right.
begin to awaken, it's all out war. You
Sure
go war
is.
with yourself, war with your family, war to make a living,
Oh yeah.
war for all that.
You
All
lose
that.
everybody. You pretty much, man. Once you become open minded about a lot of knowledge, especially knowledge, and especially a new spirituality or something, man, it seems like automatically people start looking at you as if you're a disease, like you, because you're not going along with the get along. That's why I say with the sheep, like what sis say with the sheep, like I hate that word. When people calling us, you know how they say wolves and sheep clothing. You know how I feel about a wolf. You know what I'm saying? They get a bad name when a wolf is a family pack animal.
Right.
It's a beast that take care of their family. They run like soldiers. They actually take care of their own. Do you know what sheep do? They actually just wander around. They're so now I want to call animals stupid, but it's stupid so much they got to be herded. These motherfuckers so dumb they got to be herded with a stick. And a dumb mother, you can't herd no damn wolf pack of wolves. They'll tie your ass up. Like, why do y'all say, you know what I'm saying, sheep and wolves? The wolf is what you want to be.
But
You know
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying.
The sheep
Because
is
you got,
weak.
it's key that you say that though, bro. Because look
Yeah,
at the significance of that. You talking about sheep. I mean,
yeah,
it is stupid. It is what it is. You got to say what it is, but then you got a wolf. You know, you looking at a wolf. You look at the lineage of
right.
it. You look where that came from. You know what I'm saying? You look at that bloodline, and that's what we talking about. Look at
Yeah,
that legacy. Like I'm gonna teach you how to do a pack, and then if I got to
yeah.
be that one, I even know how to go off and be a lone wolf. You understand what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
So it's
saying, though. It's
like,
the same thing with the
but the
snake.
sheep, they ain't got it in them. So I got to take the stuff off them eyes. I got to do this. And how many times do you see like, hey, where we at right now? We try to deal with sheep where we didn't try to say everything we can and the people ain't getting it. It's like you have learned, and
Yeah,
we have learned. Like, hey, I was learned to keep my pearls to myself. I'm not finna go back and
yeah.
forth with nobody. If you ain't listening, you ain't getting it, then it ain't for you. You're
You
gonna
see, I
continue to
want to
be on
drop
that
something on
sheep.
your
You
mind.
can go because what you say, Annu? Everybody what?
Everybody ain't going.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
They think so. They swear up and down they is, though.
Okay.
They swear up and down.
Right.
They swear up and down it's happening. Even on my
Everybody,
conscience, man, what they say, everybody want to go to paradise, but everybody afraid to die.
come on
I'm
now.
just saying, everybody want, holy help me, but I don't want to die yet. No, I've got some more pimping to do. You know what I'm saying,
Well,
baby? You know
more pimping.
that
You
type of thing. You know how that be.
Pimping,
you
You know,
baby,
know,
pimping is hard
you
around here. Pimping
they
ain't
people
easy.
hard down here,
Pimping
boy,
ain't
playing
easy.
life like a player. Got to play life like a player. You know, Himalaya. You know what I'm saying? Gangster
but
still out. You know.
when you a genuine one, when you the OG, you already understand that, oh no, I got
Yeah.
to die first. And it's okay. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna die while I'm living. How about that one for you? How about
They
that,
don't like that
Octavia?
part of the story, sis.
You
They
know?
don't like that. Nobody likes the end of a movie. You
You
know, when they
know?
driving down the road and shit in the sunlight. You like, I wonder what they about to do. Like, it's a
Right,
movie, but you're like, damn, what happened after that? Like, but nobody wants to get to that part.
right.
We want to stay on the course of getting to paradise, but we don't want to actually get there.
Yes.
Like,
You
you
just
got
want
what it takes
to
to
have
get
a
there. You
thought
Yes.
got
of it. You know
Yes.
a
what I'm
thought of
saying?
Because
it.
Just a
Nobody
thought
want to
of it.
get fucked up.
no, because he had to get the shit beat out of him and
No.
to die to even want to think right. You know what I'm saying? That's how much it taught. I mean, it took for him to
That
think.
motherfucker, that motherfucker kicked that box. I want these motherfucking chains. I said, kiss my ass. I was like, God
If
damn, he
y'all
mad
watch
at
the
the truth.
movie, if y'all haven't,
Motherfucker
it's
mad.
hilarious.
Right.
Yeah, it is a fight to wake up though. Like brother, boss, we say 2013. It is. He said it's a fight to wake up. Then you end up fighting those who choose to keep living the
Exactly.
dream, and the dream
Exactly.
ends.
Yes.
I mean, no offense. I ain't trying to offend the MK. I'm not even about to get in the MLK. I have a dream. All you
Uh-uh.
That,
motherfuckers stay asleep.
that's why they keep putting that in school,
We
talking
ain't
about
going
keep
to
y'all in
that.
the
Nah,
dream, keep y'all sleep,
no offense
keep y'all
to the
sleeping.
MLK lovers, but I ain't
Keep
trying to
us
have
sleep.
no dream. I'm trying to
Dreams,
have
welcome
my own reality.
outside.
I'm trying to be in a woke reality of my own because this is all the Matrix. And the whole thing with the movie, with the whole thing with They Live was just showing that another thin line between reality and another, you know what I'm saying, realm of things. It blew my mind. It was like cops, y'all. What I say, y'all always being watched. And They Live, they was like, I think they could see us. I think we got one. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8,
Yep.
over. I was like, Dog, like y'all always got people around you that's they call them what is it called, monitoring spirits. People that sit around you and go back to the people, you know what I'm saying, and talk behind your back. People
Right.
you think that hug and love you. There's a lot of the people that go behind your back
Right.
talk about you. People
Right.
that gossip about other people with no solution is the same people that's gossip about you too. So what I'm saying is, with all that, this movie relates to also another movie, 1773 called Soylent Green. It's another awake movie where they said they're feeding us people. Like, you know what I'm saying? When food ran out. It was like devastation. Like, it was like lack of food, lack of water, everything. And then they found out somebody was feeding people, you know, in the food, and you didn't know, you know. I'm gonna just put that M word out there and call it a day. Y'all keep going to that fast food line if you want to, but you know what I'm saying? Don't keep doing it to yourself. You don't know what you're eating these days. That's what Soylent Green kind of about. Y'all need to check that out. That's a heavy hitter. Right next to They Live, that went to a whole nother level. They Live shows the same thing. Dude was sitting there on a magazine. The magazine just showed a little model on the front of it. He put the glasses on. He kept looking at the glass. The glasses said, obey, sexy, addiction, erotic. You know what I'm saying? Different things like what it really said. Dude looked on the billboard. It was actually a model. With his real eyes, it was a model laying down on the beach. He put the glasses on. It says basically pretty much addiction. Like sex. Like that's all it was. Is like on his phone, magazines, TV. TV kept flashing, obey. Obey, like, you know what I'm saying? Just follow the line of listening and stop doing.
It said honor apathy, stay asleep, no ideas, no independent thought, surrender, doubt humanity, watch TV, no imagination, consume, obey, follow, submit, marry and reproduce, obey authority, and cooperate.
So it's killing the game. Just get your bust that ass with a list.
But see, we don't see that. But it's feeding your subconscious mind, and you don't even know it.
Yeah, you just like, doing it. You just don't know why.
That the subliminal messages always feeding your subconscious mind, and that's how you stay asleep. A lot of us, we all have been sleeping, but we also had a choice to choose to wake the fuck up.
It's that have you ever like watched a video and just all of a sudden you want some alcohol? You just want to get a drink, nice drink, or 40. You probably want to get you some alcohol, or you probably want to smoke some J Dogs. You know what I'm saying? Some Blizzies, whatever y'all use. A lot of terms, blunts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Greenbacks, whatever. You just all of a sudden you watch a music video. All of a sudden you like, man, you know what? Let me go make a couple calls. I'm about to get some sensual shit going on tonight. You just. For other words, you start feeling sexy about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, just out of nowhere. You ain't thinking about nothing nasty. This video got you want to go, boy, get it in. I'm trying to tell you, boy.
Because our eyes are picking up what's really all there, and we not seeing it. We not catching it. You know what I'm saying? And that's key right there. That's key right there, because we missing all that. And so it's just like we watching the game, just chilling. Why every time we watch a game, everybody want to eat and drink?
Yeah, they want you to eat
all you
a lot.
See is commercials about food, or some type
wings,
of pizza.
It's always
the same thing. You be up in the club having a great time. This one song come on, everybody know when to leave, because as soon as this song go off, everybody finna fight.
Oh, that little John in the club. Throw your sets up, motherfucker.
You know, that's how it be.
It happened that quick. But it's as simple as peanuts on a bar, though. It's as simple as peanuts on a bar. It makes you want to drink because your mouth dry.
What the thing? Your mouth, hella dry, because we
that's what peanut butter does.
We did like damn
make your mouth dry.
You stay hydrated, like she said. Drink some water.
Since you at the bar though, since you like, hey, give me 2 brewskis. Have you ever ordered water at a bar? Let me get 2 waters on the ice. 2 cubes, thank you. Feel like fucking water.
But it's one thing that leads to another, because like you said, it's that we can go so far down the rabbit hole each way we go, from the liquor to the beer. It ain't doing really nothing good for us. To the chicken. I mean, what was that one that came out, Tyrone or whatever? Like, they even showed us some more stuff up in there from drinking beer.
What is
But
that? They think they cloned Tyrone. That was
yes,
a
yes,
good
from
ass
drinking the
movie.
I ain't
beer
see
to eating the
it.
chicken.
I ain't see it.
Okay, that's okay. They probably ain't either, but you can check it out or just listen.
It's a new age they live. Just know y'all gotta check it out.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So when they live, this is the key right here. There was a signal going out.
Yep.
That's like
Yeah.
sonar technology, right? So the signal was going that was
Yeah.
keeping them from being seen.
Yep.
Man,
They do
that was
sonar. They do
crazy.
sonar. Wait, they do sonar all the time right now. I was sitting the other day. I was just sitting down. I'm like, man, since this 5G stuff been going on, I'm just like, what is that? I just felt you didn't
Yeah.
see no wind, no what, nothing, but you just felt like something just went through you, and I was like, what the hell was that?
Oh,
So, but
yep.
when they got the signal
Yeah.
off, they could see everybody. And it was like, oh, they can see us, all this type of stuff. Everybody was, and then you see at the end, she up there making love to the alien. So, it was like, what? So
Yeah.
it was a whole thing that was keeping you. So when you say United States, so you think about what is the real spiritual warfare over here. You know what I'm saying? That's how deep people got to really get into their research. So as we
That's
talk
right.
about they live, you got to understand like what you really find out what it was founded on. But look at what it was before. It was what it was. But when they told you what it was founded on, what it was for, that's what it was for.
Yeah.
Period. And so
But see, they want to keep us trapped here, sis. They want to keep us trapped in here. They don't want you to see that they walking around us every day. You ain't ever been in a Walmart, went down an empty aisle. It's about 2, 3 empty aisles. Nobody
They
really
live
goes.
in
Hold on, wait a
Walmart.
minute, son.
we
Hold on,
know
wait
I
a
seen
minute.
a
The
they live in
bakery aisle.
Walmart
They live
for
in
We
my
talking about
Walmart.
boys.
yes. Go to the bakery aisle. Don't nobody cook like that. Ain't nobody baking no cakes. That's the one aisle nobody ever really goes down. You go down there, you turn around, you got 7 people standing around you. You leave that aisle, go to the cheese aisle. Ain't nobody getting no damn cheese like that. You go to that aisle, you got 7 people standing next to you again. It's like people following you and shit. You almost feel like you in the sim game. Like honestly, like everywhere you go, you attract that energy to you. And then it's like, and they live. Old boy was in the liquor store. And it's like, soon as he even looked like he saw something different, they didn't even have no evidence of him knowing. Dang on alien things. This was like, I think we got one to see our ass. He didn't even do nothing. He just looked at her weird and shit. Like, why did she off the back think that, you know what I'm saying, that he saw her real face? Why was that the first thing she thought?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why? Like, he was scared as hell, but why was that the first thing she did, and started calling, started telling? Look, they had the little watch.
Yeah.
Time, which represents the time watch.
Right.
She looked in the watch and started talking. We got one. This motherfucker can see us. Call his ass. We got to get
Yeah.
him. Dude bust up, started running, found a black dude in the alley. They started bucking over some glasses. I couldn't stop laughing, but it was real.
But that's key. Look at that time and space. That time and space, they was able to communicate and they was able to transport. And
Yep.
when that signal was gone, it didn't matter. They skin suit just
Three.
disappeared. They could be seen for what they were.
That was
So look at
crazy.
how that's like shape shifting. That's like
Yes.
a whole thing of holding something in place with sound. And sound
Yeah.
is a powerful thing, and that's why music is such a powerful thing. Just like they play on our psychology when we're in the store, they do these things. They play on our psychology with our mind with these kids and their games and stuff. Like
Oh
I ain't never seen
yeah.
so many people addicted to popping the goddamn bubble. Like what the hell?
Huh?
Yeah.
Them
Huh?
games, like the little games, popping bubbles. Like they would sit
Oh,
and
let's
play
get
the
on them
pop,
crates then,
huh?
sis. Talk about the crates. It was the crates too, and niggas was. I said it, but niggas was calling up the crates. They was walking up the crate. You had old people, young
Uh-huh.
people, all of them walking up crates. I'm talking about people 60 walking up a whole pyramid of crates and busting and breaking their ass all over the place, all
Trending
over the ground. I'm
culture,
like,
not the
why
same,
would you
not the
do that?
same,
Right.
not today and age. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And what was the thing he said? Roddy Piper said, "Life's a bitch and she's in heat." I was like, wow.
She's in heat.
Yeah, he said it. That
Y'all
was the
got.
line in the
And
movie,
that was 1988.
and I was like,
So do you
dang.
think she's
I
still
just
in heat?
had to
Do you
pause it
think
real
did she
quick and
get
be like,
her
dang.
did she get a nut or what? You get what I'm saying?
That was cruel as shit. You know,
So
every time
we,
sis comes, I be like,
but that
I'm
hey,
still not used to that.
but that's what I'm saying. But what is bitch? A bitch is a female dog.
Yep.
That's really what it is. That's why they
She
let it
get
play
her
on the
nut?
radio
Oh wait.
and let it
Did
be
she
what it
get
is,
Yeah,
because
all right.
people fought to be able to speak it, because that we use it however we want to. Now some
right?
people use it as a
I hear
term
you,
of
sis.
endearment. I don't use it because
You
I don't
said
want
it
to be
mean
called that.
what?
Huh?
A female dog, right?
Yeah.
You said a female dog.
A female dog.
Call a woman that shit.
Not this woman.
No,
You
But
you
I don't
your
play
ass
with
to
I
be
that word.
dead
I don't play with it.
allegedly.
and I understand what it really means, because it don't really mean even a female dog. It is a
But
Mm-mm.
it sounds
bitch is
so
a
offensive.
powerful
They
word.
made that word.
It's a powerful word.
It's triggering now.
Yes, it's
It's,
triggering because that's what they've made it. And that's what I'm saying. They
Oh,
can
I
take
don't play
and
with it.
pervert something.
Yep. Feed.
I mean, men like that too. Men don't like people call. We don't like being called the B word either. Like we don't be glad to be called no bitch either. That's fighting words. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because you're
Like you
not
don't do that.
using it, you using it out of context.
Right.
And that's why I tell people
Yeah.
there's a difference between cursing and cussing. But
But
I
also, remember
still,
what you said frequency? When you said frequency, how we saying stuff?
yeah,
Not about like,
yeah,
oh, your punk ass ain't shit with a little smile with it. We laughing. But if I would say your punk ass ain't shit, the tone of how I said
The
is how
vibration.
your energy is gonna react to.
That's
The
right.
vibration of all that what
Right.
I said the same thing,
right,
but in two different
right,
tones. One sound offensive and one sound like we cracking jokes.
right.
Greetings,
So
7C
but
official.
that's like you said, that tone and that frequency. Hey,
Yeah.
when you come out that a whole different frequency. Hey, you didn't trigger me. It didn't. Hey, I'm ready to fight.
Right.
Yeah, it's the same thing with something positive. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know I love you. It sounds serious. You know I love your ass. Like, you ain't serious. Like,
But
I just said the
it
same
depends on the
thing.
frequency of that person too, because some people don't know no different, and that's the whole thing, that we got to get to the
Yeah.
point so we know ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We know
Uh,
ourselves, and then we can begin to know more of our community, because what we see as our community itself, and in the community we are missing it. You know what I'm saying? And I
yeah.
know this from working with myself, and then working and going out into the community and integrating myself. It's like, you got to do the work. You got to know what, like you said, if you do say it in a way that ruffles my feathers, okay, I should still be able to master myself. And people
Yeah.
that are not
It's
able
hard
to
sometimes.
master themselves fall into the fold of the sheep, and they have a master plan, and you fall under their plan of being oppressed.
But I want to ask you
But
something.
you have to continue to renew your
Will
mind.
you honestly think people can actually take seeing anything? That whole movie They Live was just a whole about seeing what was already there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right now, everything on TV, internet, phones, all this stuff is showing a whole. This is the year of exposing a lot of
Oh,
alleged truth. To me,
oh
it's more
yeah. It's
distraction
the
truth. It was
spiritual
already happening. You
poured
know
out.
what I'm saying? It's a spiritual awakening, like, but I don't think people gonna handle it as well. They start seeing shit flying out the sky, seeing a face that don't look like they face, seeing somebody
They
walking
seen
around
it
here with probably
already.
four,
They
5 arms.
seen it
Like,
already though. And the
I'm
reason why,
talking about the regular
that's why you
sister.
got to know yourself.
Come on now.
That's why you got to learn to know yourself. You got to learn to know yourself. You got to take whatever you're looking at and learn how to apply it to know that we're passing through here, man.
That's why we here.
What does the new world order mean? Whether we still on this earth or we birthed into another one, where are we going? What is it really about? Are we just gonna stay stuck there, like, hey, I'm just gonna live my life, get a house, have a car with a white picket fence, have my children and family die, leave them all this, and it's over. It's up to them.
What's
Hey, if that's
up
how
with
you
that
want to
damn
do it,
picket fence though? So it's like, I
man,
mean,
that's
everybody want that. Like, I wanted that at one time.
What?
I was gonna
And
color
what?
mine blue. The
said he
white
wanted
picket
he
fence,
said he wanted the
goddamn.
white picket fence.
Shit, at one point in time, I wanted the whole,
Yeah.
white picket fence, family, go to work, grow old together. But shit, when you get that truth, damn, all that
Oh,
shit go out the window. You might get a
too
family,
much is
you
given,
might
much is required.
be in
Much
a relationship,
He who wears
required.
the crown, okay, many
you will get
crowns.
half of that. I'm telling you, y'all start watching these different. You will also tell where your mindset on what type of movies you watch. Like you will start when your mind open to start seeing different things. You will start seeing yourself watching. Well, everything in Hollywood movies got a lot of secrets and hidden stuff out there. But you will start like looking for movies like Eyes Wide Shut and stuff like that. These
Right.
mysterious movies that drop a bunch of truth and gems and horrible stuff, but
Yeah.
everything that's in the movie comes with some type of truth. And They Live, them getting up to the spaceship, you know where they always talk about songs, the mothership.
Like the
When you
spook
get
that
to the
sat
ship
by
and
the door.
all that type of
It
stuff, man.
Now
Y'all
that's
haven't
one I
seen that
haven't got to
movie?
see yet.
The spook that stepped out the door, baby. Ooh, yes.
No, I got that. I got that upstairs
Because
Yes.
on
that's the
What?
DVD.
picture of
Because
success
that's
they feed us
picture
at a young age.
success.
That's correct.
I said DVD.
That's correct.
What is it?
Because that's the picture of success they feed us at a young age, and
You're
that's
right.
exactly it. And so where
Yeah.
we are right now is business.
Yeah.
So hey, everybody is tired of going to the business. Everybody, let's give everybody, since this then played out, we need to change with the age. Not everybody's been given a business. Everybody be an entrepreneur. Everybody go get your own business. But people got to sit and really look at that model of business. Even when you're doing your own thing, you still ain't, yeah, even though they giving you some good jumps with this, taxes and all this type of stuff, really look at
For
where we
fact.
at and why does it seem like, are we so comfortable saying, oh yeah, the first will be last and the last will be first? We so comfortable that we rising up now. We rising up because we got businesses. Like, we really need to really sit and look at things. And that's why I'm saying it's a lot that goes in it that you have to go to war with. Like you said, like I used to want that, the house and the family and all this. Why? Because hey, it seems to flow better. When you start going the other way, you start running into dams and you start running into hills, you start running into mountains, and what you say,
Shit,
Annu, you
it's a
gotta have
lonely
hinds
road.
feet and climb up that mountain, then climb back down and help everybody else.
Uh,
Some people don't want to do that. They just like, hey, I'm this. If it's anything else to it, I'm gonna go on and just accept this and be cool with it. And that's your
yeah.
choice. That's your choice.
It's a lonely road to seeing shit though.
Oh,
Like when
yeah.
your eyes open to seeing things for what they are, you start feeling a certain type of way. You start looking like this is some bullshit. Like
Mm-hmm.
something that you've been doing all your life, probably playing video games, anything. You was like, this shit's boring.
Yeah.
It's not entertaining me.
Yeah.
This I could do better. You start getting bored with everything. Nothing keeps you entertained as long. That's because your mind is on something totally different. These days, I find myself getting bored with stuff. You know what I'm saying? With certain shows, I don't even get halfway through the show. Like a lot of this shit is bullshit.
Exactly.
It's all, but
Because
I know it's a distraction, but sometimes I want to be distracted by my
we
choice.
done being entertained, man. We done it being entertained in that way. We can
Yeah,
tell when things are not authentic. And one of the things I want to bring up, as we get ready to get ready to roll out,
for
it
sure.
says it's a business. That's what it said. United States of America is a business. And the guy in there said there is
Corporation.
no countries. He said there's no countries and we don't own this planet, right? I was like, what? And then you see the money, and the money says, you're God.
Yeah.
That's what when he put the glasses on, the money said, you're God.
Your
So it
God.
was like, let us
Yeah.
make money, let us be businesses, let us be as
Yeah,
consumers. There ain't no country, because what is
Corporation.
country is something totally
Yeah.
different. That's a sacred word, dude.
A
That's the
take
true
care of the
cunt.
people that's in it. A country, we would have free insurance. Oh, okay.
Don't
what
be looking like
Canada?
that,
What
bro.
shit? Canada do is I know that's the only place that I know that do give out insurance though. Like everybody got
UK.
free insurance in
Places,
Canada.
it's
They
other
say
places.
the UK too. A lot of people came here. They asked to say in UK they don't pay for nothing.
But some
But you
people
gotta
don't
remember
even
the
have to do
scale.
the insurance because they don't have such high prices. Like when we was in Mexico, you could go get some glasses and it was affordable. You could
Yeah.
go get your teeth done. It was affordable. You
Yeah.
didn't need the insurance because it was
It was
affordable.
affordable.
Let me.
Yeah.
So you mean if you wanted to get a tooth pull, you can get it done for like 4 pesos or some shit.
Yep.
Yep. You wanted
Yep.
some glasses.
I
They
can't
get you.
see that.
Yep.
Look look, okay,
Really?
take this for instance. Take the company that's doing the glasses. You can get them. They are saying, oh, it only take 25 cents to really make these frames because they really making them out of resin, right? So they do this, but you can put
Yeah.
your prescription in, and you're gonna pay a little bit more because you're just paying for your
Right.
prescription, but it's still affordable. So what I'm saying is we're getting to the point to where we're doing stuff. So where we are real time right now. Look at what's going on right now. Look at the tariffs that are getting ready to be put on China because half of our stuff from Temu, from Amazon, and all this other places is coming from China.
It's
Now they want to
China.
put taxes on it. Why? Because they don't want all this stuff coming from out. So when they talk about Make America Great, we really need to look at what the hell do we
But
talking about. So why
how,
we
sis?
thinking, huh?
You knew growing up, sis, how much stuff we seen growing up, seeing made in China on there.
So much.
I hardly ever seen any made in the USA at all.
Yes.
Hardly. I'm talking about stoves
Yes.
made in Tijuana. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Couches made in Indonesia. I'm like, damn, where is the USA stuff at?
But
Shit,
you
like
go
we
over,
all got
you go
internet.
over to China, and you go over to other places, and like, you know, Saudi Arabia and all these places, and they look just like America. They got twin
So what is it? They got probably
towers.
stuff to say made in
They got,
USA.
huh? No, I'm talking about how it looks. It's like other little places that look just
Oh,
They
like
yeah,
they
yeah,
America.
yeah.
So
want to look like
they want
United
to be
States.
just like here. But when you, so what I'm saying is, it's like you, but they have totally different things there. So I'm like, we really got to get into the picture where we talk about they live, to really look at that what money is doing. The whole thing was pushing was greed. The guy said, hey, why y'all fighting against it? This is a great thing for us. You can just go with the flow. It's all about the money. Y'all don't want to go with this. Y'all don't understand the
Mm.
mistake y'all making. We all can make money. That's what he said. We all can make money.
See,
They just get to make
where was the
more.
money at?
So it was
The
all
God,
about
oh, they God,
greed,
money,
all about the
money,
pyramid.
the
What do you
money
do
is
when you have a
they
business?
God.
What do we do every day? We thinking about making money. Why? Because we got bills to pay. We got the water. We got this. Because ain't nothing here free.
Right.
You know, so it's
Because
like,
it's not a country, because it's a
right.
corporation. That's why.
Right.
Hold
So
on one
when we
second.
bring it up and we think about it, it's just giving us something to think about, giving us something to renew our mind. And we know that we're going to still be having to do some of these same things, but we need to be coming up with a plan and really looking at it is because, like, you know, my sister knew, like, she studied eschatology, and I was in those classes with her. And it's like, you got to look and see what war is really cooking while we all over here doing what we doing. What are we gonna have to fight here coming up soon? What's gonna happen here?
That's why you have to learn and sit with yourself to really learn who you are. You have abilities. Everybody got them. Quit ignoring
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
You done
yeah.
had dreams. You done had visions. You done had
Mm-hmm.
notions and
Mm-hmm.
urges. You don't have to ignore them.
That's right.
Those are your guiders.
Yes.
Those are your red flags. Those are your pillars. Everything. Learn
Mm-hmm.
it. Just
Yeah,
go with that
yeah,
and grow from there,
yeah.
and be open-minded,
That's so.
and don't shut things down until
Right.
you learn. Even though it might look like a mistake, you might need to learn that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's not, when you start choosing, there's no such thing as a mistake. It's a lesson. That's all it is, for you to learn and to know.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah, because when you
I
pursue,
remember I was dating somebody, right? This guy. And this is when we first came awakened, because he the one had told me some information. And so I'm getting ready to break off because this information was so heavy. I didn't know how to tell nobody. So I told T, I'm getting ready to just stay to myself for a minute. She like, I was shutting stuff down. She like, why? I didn't even know how to tell her. So I like, this sounds crazy. But when I told her, she like, girl, da 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 da. So we with him asking him questions. So the question that she had asked him, why we got to know this? Why are we learning this? He said something so simple and so profound. And it was to know. That was it. It's for you to know.
yeah.
Because when you know later down the line, I guarantee you that
Oh yes.
information gonna connect to the next thing, and you're gonna have the most epiphany
Mm-hmm.
moment in your life
Yeah,
that you have no idea that you needed that link.
that's right. Right. Because
And that's
despite the
the
things,
reason why you need to
yeah,
know.
despite the
Right.
things going on, because we ain't just saying like, hey, there's no answer to this, there's no way out of this. No,
Yes,
it's a journey.
it
It's a
is.
spiritual journey, a spiritual path. It's about discovering yourself, discovering the things, and you learning. This is what our time on earth is about. It's our university, it's our schooling. So we have to go through these things, and as we learn and we renew our mind and we change our everyday life as we see fit, we control what goes in our body, what we watch. There's still some things that we can master about ourselves to keep us owning our own energy.
That,
You know what I'm saying? That's what we pay our taxes on, and we pay our money, our own energy, our own body, learning how to upkeep and how to do that, and how to be the best inside this vehicle. And we continue to transform our life as we learn better. And everyone is what they just teaching each other and telling everybody. But we you know, I don't do the word hope, because I'm like, no, we are co-creators, and we are, you know, forging paths. And it's okay to not walk a path followed, because I don't believe no one was supposed to, but there is information we are to gather to help us as we forge our own path, because we all have something that we have in us to do. And we need to be looking at that and discovering what that is and what makes us unique. Because one thing I've learned, there's people that think that they're changing and transforming because it's easy to do when we're looking at the body. We can go change our hair, we can change the way we dress, we can get all this stuff done, titties, booties, everything. We can just change. We can go, like, do whatever we want to. But it takes work to change your behavior, to change your mindset, to really look at yourself and see to become one with your shadow and learn how to really dance with it. Those are the real things. And when people come around you, they ain't gonna look at you and know. They're gonna feel you. They're gonna see your aura and know. It ain't gonna be nothing about what you got on and how you looking or what you doing. It's gonna be known. And that's the whole part. And then when you learn how to do that in your energy, that's priceless.
It is.
That's
You're
priceless.
gonna also have people that cannot stand you and be irritated because of that very thing, because you reflect that something they supposed to be doing.
Yeah. What you got to say, bro?
So, you see me lean forward?
Lean with it. Rock with it. Come
No,
on.
I just gonna tell you, man. Just with all these, like with everything y'all talking about, man, with the distractions as well. Just like with all this Kendrick Lamar and this Drake bull, this BS, man. All the distractions, man. There's a lot of stuff going on. They Live had a lot to do with that. A whole lot of things of distraction. You know what I'm saying? Like also not seeing the distraction as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There you go.
That's a major thing.
Yeah.
Because
when
So it's just
you look
they put
upon
them
it and you
glasses
listen
on,
to it, you become a part of
they
it.
was able to see those reporters on the news station for who the fuck they really are.
Come on. Yeah.
right.
Yeah. But
So it's
that's
just
why we
like,
gotta
nah,
be
be
careful
careful,
where we
man.
give our attention to, like you said, bro, because we become a part of it. We don't understand how easy it is to say that because we think we ain't saying nothing, but because we're watching, we're entertaining it, and we're still giving a piece
Yes.
of our currency to the energy of that subject.
She said,
Right.
they said creative mind change daily as we gather new knowledge. Sheep hate change. You show right.
Come on
You
with it.
show
Oh
right.
yeah, and they
A
attacked you
sheep
too. They will
mind,
attack you for even trying to bring
yes,
some change to them.
they
Yeah.
don't like to change. They want things still to stay the same. Or
Mm-hmm.
can we go back to the way things used to be? No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
No, but I ain't gonna lie, you can kind of deal with it a little. If I knew what I knew now, I could deal with new 1999 a lot better. I'd probably be a very, 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 very wealthy man right now, more than what I already am now financially.
Mm-hmm.
If I could just dip a little back, hide a little money under a tree somewhere. Cause they
I
live,
know,
they was
right?
messing with the timeline. I can just go back. I ain't gonna hurt nobody. Just go back and just bury a bag of money somewhere under a tree. I ain't took it from nobody. Take the money I got now and go put it somewhere and give me some stocks and bonds. Because they live, they were messing with the timeline. They were
Yep.
transporting back and forth to their planet and back. So a lot of that made me think, like, they doing all this, what else are they able to do when you alter in time? When you stand up and about to do something, then you be like, what was I about to do?
All right.
Dang, and then you had deja vu.
Mm-hmm.
Where you like, I thought I already did this already. Something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? The
Mm-hmm.
timeline is messed up, but then you got to spiritually put yourself back on track.
Right.
So with everything that's going in, don't get caught up in the distractions. Try to keep yourself grounded as much as possible. Start sending all negative things back to the sender infinitely,
That's
where
right.
it can't be returned back to you. Do everything you can spiritually, mentally, and physically to block yourself from anything that's preventing you. Because right now, somebody talking about you right now. I know y'all
Mm-hmm.
been getting that ringing in your right ear. The ringing in the right ear means the ancestors trying to talk to you. The left ear means somebody talking about you, and it ain't good.
All
You know what
right.
I'm saying? So it's a lot of different things that they got. A lot of practitioners, a lot of walks of life. Everybody is going through a lot. And what I like about They Live, you saw a whole lot of disaster, a whole lot of struggle, a whole lot of everybody struggling together. The whole point of all them different cultures of people being homeless together, showing you that we all in the same pot of gumbo. You heard
Yeah.
me? Everybody all know we all in the same pot and the same recipe and feel like we all divided. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't cook it between altogether just don't taste good. So what I'm saying is, stop being distracted. Know we all somewhat in the same situation. Some had it a hell of a lot worse, like us melanin people. And then you got the Holocaust people. And then you got some other people. You know what I'm saying? It's just nobody knows each other's struggle. You know what I mean? And I ain't opting out all the other cultures that we ain't really seen really go through the ultimate. I was never a slave, but it's just that was part of alleged history. They don't talk about the good part, like Mansa Musa, the richest human being that ever was on this planet. Like
Right.
man, woman, man, melanin, anything that he could be. He was the richest person, man, that ever walked this planet in all times. You know what I'm saying? With all gold, well, not fiat,
Come on.
gold,
And no
blocks, you know what I'm
with it.
saying?
Talk about it.
And no
Everything,
paper.
no fakeness,
No
silver,
paper.
copper, and man, I don't know what happened to that.
Mineral.
If that's a figment of imagination, I just know they said they don't talk about that. We were never slaves first. We all slaves right now electronically, but we ain't got to go into it. Y'all got to watch They Live, and y'all probably get your own interpretation of what it's all about. Like I said, check out some of Job Carpenter's other joints, as well as Lovecraft. You know what I'm saying? His joint. They all be speaking a whole bunch of gems, necromancy, all this type of hidden knowledge and gems hidden with a bunch of entertainment. But you got to learn to decipher the two. Some of it is subliminal programming. Some of it is hidden knowledge because they're forced to tell the truth because of the Galactic Federation or whatever the case may be. I don't know nothing. I don't even know what I'm talking about. So I'm just saying it. So don't try to block me. I'm a fool. I don't know what I'm talking about, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? Go look it up yourself.
You
So just know
gotta
that
do your own work.
you
You
and
do your
the
own work.
what is it? The biggest stage ever.
Yeah.
Y'all act out y'all parts the way you want. This is the
That's right.
biggest stage
Yeah.
ever. You can
Yes.
always rewrite those scripts.
Yes.
You got time to rewrite your script, man.
It's never too late. It's never too late.
Never.
Never. So we're gonna wrap it up there. How about that?
Yeah.
And
Wrap it up.
appreciate every
Mm-hmm.
follower. We appreciate every comment. We appreciate all listeners who's listening and then say a comment. We say thank you so much. And don't forget to go watch They Live.
Yeah. Can I say one thing
Let's
before we
get
go?
it.
I want
Okay.
to say one thing
Go ahead,
before
sis.
we go. They live.
Go ahead.
Greed. It is not money that is evil, okay? It's the love of money. But when we truly have genuine love in our heart, anything that we do as individuals, we have the power of multiplication. So
Sure.
you can take a little and multiply it and make it a lot. Because when you do things with
Let's
love,
get
you get
it.
that multiplication. So I just want to say that before we go. I don't want y'all thinking that money is evil and da-da-da-da. No, the love of money,
Yeah.
the being greedy.
That's
Okay, so
all
go
it
out
is.
there
Greed. Yeah.
and each one love on somebody, but most of all, love yourself, and then you'll be even more loving to everybody you encounter.
Oh, you too. She said, long as they keep us fighting us, we are no threat to them. And that's the truth.
That's right.
You know?
100.
So long as we start focusing on self,
Mm-hmm.
watch what happens.
Yep.
And watch how your health become your wealth.
Yep. Love never
That's
fails.
right. It doesn't. Because you got to first start
Whoop,
loving
whoop, whoop,
yourself. That's part of
He
it.
said, "Ooh, he
And know
turned
that.
into a bird."
Yeah.
whoop.
Y'all, we will be back next month in June. And that will be our last one for the summer. And we will take a break in July. And we will come.
We only taking a break because I'm building a spaceship. Getting the
And
fuck up
we'll
out of
be
here. You
back
want to
in
get the
August
fly the
the
fuck
same
up out
time.
this motherfucker.
No.
He already turned into a bird and flew the cuckoo's nest. Look at him going.
Nigga say,
Oh, my goodness.
I'm coming, bro.
shit. I'm trying to tell you, I'll send
Meet up
y'all the
in the
tickets. Get your
ether.
shit.
We meet up in the ether. Y'all know I'm from the bird tribe.
I know. All right.
Man, don't pack nothing but
We
the
get in
family.
a
We up out of
series
here.
next month,
We up out
y'all.
of here.
All right. Love everyone. And thank you for joining in.
Yes.
Hey,
We in the series
check
next
out Soylent Green too.
Who?
Check out Soylent Green. That's a move. Soylent Green. Soylent Green. And They Live. Y'all gotta watch them boys together. They all dropping gems. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Right.
Okay. We know what you mean. We're going to check them out.
That's right.
Well, it is.
And don't
Empower
forget
yourself.
to
Oh,
comment
fuck.
on the video once y'all watch the movie They Live, and let us know what y'all think about it.
Yes,
Okay.
Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube.
Right. Y'all can let us
Yeah, I
Communicate
got
with
two
us. Give us some
videos
feedback.
uploaded.
and what was y'all best part, and you know, and how do it relate it to yourself? You know,
Man,
how you've been blinded and that you need to put the motherfucking glasses on.
Not the motherfucking glasses.
Oh, yeah.
the motherfucker.
I got that from my sis. That's her favorite
Life's a
book, and
bitch,
that's all
and she's in heat.
I'm
Oh
trying to tell
yeah.
you.
Oh, y'all go watch that new Godzilla movie. Godzilla and King Kong. They got some shit in there for you. It's mind blowing.
Ooh.
It's a whole lot to decode. I'm about to watch that bad boy tonight.
Okay.
But what? Put them glasses on, and you'll find out for yourself. And guess who the first person you gonna see and see the BS is you. Oh, okay.
All
All right,
right,
dealing with that
y'all.
later.
Love and
Yes.
wholeness.
Love and
Peace.
wholeness, y'all. Untouchable roots outside the box.
Untouchable Roots outside the box with all three. Maá T Phi Eir, Annu Way, and all the brothers. GKL. Brother
Danger.
GKL that is. Go. King Live.
Cold.
Watch yourself.
Watch it, Sam.
Watch yourself.
On the
Brother GKL
sign
signing out.
Yes.
out.
Untouchable
Over and out there, good buddy.
Roots
All right, y'all. Watch
outside
the
the damn
replay.
box. All right.
I saw online.
Peace.
Love and soul.
And hair grease. And hair grease.
Y'all press and curl.
I know.
Love and wholeness.